Good morning, campers. Hello.
And welcome to the next iteration of Curse of Strahd!
Oh, cow.
Woo! It's in the bag this time. We know what we're gonna do.
We're just gonna go ahead and scroll through the credits real quick, Brody. Just at the start of the campaign.
K.
Oh
Irwin,
yeah,
Look
that's
at all these
important.
people.
thank you, K. Irwin, for this wonderful art.
32 pages of a D&D adventure. Wow.
Lead designer Christopher Perkins, you're pretty cool too.
Well, 20 production staff. Wow, thank you.
And don't forget to read all of these playtesters.
There's the disclaimer.
Just kidding, I'm not going to read those.
Alright, for the campaign. Try to refrain from using meta-knowledge as much as possible.
Yes.
Of course.
What your character knows is what you know. With things like trying to figure out the elevator in Richtofen's tower, that's going to be... I'll just pretty much say, hey, you take 2 minutes and you figure it out.
Thanks.
Because I'm not going to make you sit through that and pretend like you don't know.
Yeah.
What else? We're not using madness or permanent injury rules this time.
Woo!
Yay.
Darn.
However, I'm going to be trying to remember rules that actually exist and actually use them. Rules like cover and the resting rules. Apparently, I haven't been using those right ever.
Never.
But yeah. And fatigue. I always forget about fatigue.
Yeah.
Although we were usually pretty good on resting.
You guys over-rest, which is the problem.
Oh.
No.
No.
You only benefit from a long rest every 24 hours or something like that.
Well, I'm still doing it right.
We usually short rest, don't we?
No,
Yeah,
you
we do.
Last time we did
We
Death
did a
House,
long
you guys
one.
long rested like 4 times.
Oh, dang. I
Yeah,
don't
then we
even
said it was
remember.
like 4 days. And it was epic.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 days
That was
this
a long
terrible
death house.
And another thing is if you long rest somewhere that you don't actually feel safe, you get all the benefits of resting, except you don't. What do? You get a fatigue point because you didn't sleep well. Yeah, we have one more person. We have Spencer. He's gonna be coming again. He had some sort of surprise something and he couldn't make it, so his character's gonna be NPC'd. Hopefully I don't kill him before he gets the chance to play him.
Again.
Do it out of spite.
That's never happened.
Again.
Don't say it. It's never happened. Alright, so you guys, you just came off of a job where you were all hired to hunt undead in a nearby forest. You hunted the undead, and then you came to this tavern for your payment. The tavern keeper handed you your payment as you walked through the door, saying your employer left it for you. And you all decided, for one reason or another, before you all go your separate ways, you would stop and have a drink and possibly a meal together.
That sounds like something my character would want to do.
Yeah, my character wouldn't disagree.
Yes.
So you guys are in this tavern. Let's start with Kark. Go ahead and give us your description and share as much or as little of your backstory as you want. I will cut you off if it's too long.
It won't be too long. Kark is just a tall elf man. He seems to very much dislike undead, of course. One thing that's weird about him is that he's notably unelven. He's a high elf, and he's notably unelven in how he acts. It seems as though he was raised by like humans or something. That's all you need to know, I guess. He's very supportive.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
we'll go with David next.
My character's name is not David C. from my little avatar card thing. His name is Belthor Adonel. Adonel. Yeah. He's a human paladin. He's fought evil for years. How old is he? I forget.
Decades.
A little bit old. He's 45. You know, he doesn't quite have gray in his hair yet, but it's coming. Yep, that's about it.
All right. And you've just never learned how to be better because you're still level 1.
Yeah. He's been kind of wandering for quite some time.
I'm a wandering.
All right, and then Yum or Yim.
Yes, this is Yim. He's a slim elf with olive skin, with bronze color hair. So I'm sorry that the image is incorrect. Yim wears a great traveling cloak over him most times, but underneath you see green clothing and brown trousers. But you notice that he doesn't wear shoes.
Whoa, crazy.
Does he ever step on splinters?
Not often.
So you guys are sitting in this tavern. You've ordered your meals, your drinks. Oh, the last character. Let me describe him, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's Spencer?
Yeah, Spencer's character is... Also, however I played Spencer's character now is not 100% what he's going to be in the future. Full disclosure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because I don't know how Spencer wanted me to play his character. He didn't give me any notes.
He's lizard.
Yeah, so... He is a... Draxelan is a blue dragonborn. And he fights for truth and justice everywhere.
Amazing.
He wears a chain armor, but a very thin chain armor. Some would say chain shirt.
Whoa.
And he's got a holy symbol around his neck. Yeah,
Nice.
that's Draxelan. Anyway, so you guys are all sitting in the tavern.
Oh.
Kark is drinking an unelven amount of ale.
Belthor is also drinking some ale and making small talk to the nearest barmaid.
So, who was it that hired us?
A human man by the name of Jeremiah.
Your mom.
A human man
Sorry.
by the name of Jeremiah had hired you, saying that some farms had been bothered by some undead folk.
And have we've already handled it?
Yeah, you've handled that, and the innkeeper, when you got here, handed you your coin.
Yim, is it Yim or Yim?
Yim.
You fight with your fists, right?
At times.
Like, what was your main method of destroying the undead? I'm acting out of character, so I know how to roleplay this.
Oh, I have a spear and a short bow strapped to me.
Okay. So Kark's like, hey Yim, it was pretty cool how you stabbed that zombie through the face. He's like red in the face, super drunk.
Thank you.
He's just like looking over.
Yeah, Yim takes a drink of his water.
Nice.
What did you do? I forget. He looks at Belthor.
Wait, what?
How do you
He does-
fight?
He's asking
Oh.
what you did.
Well, I have a glaive, giant spear thing. That's not quite a spear or a halberd, but it's cool.
I know what a glaive is. Takes another big sip.
He also asked you in character.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
in
I'm so
character.
sorry. Well, I did spear many zombies. It was good. Thanks for the help.
Yo, no problem. He gives a thumbs up and takes another long sip. When are we getting paid?
I don't know.
Unsure.
Hopefully soon.
We've already been paid.
Oh,
Wait, what?
The
Looks in my-
barkeep gave us our money.
Looks in wallet. There's nothing in my wallet.
You spent a lot of it on drink.
Oh, this always happens.
Again, anything I do for this character is not canon.
Of course, of course. Maybe he's just drunk.
Yeah.
Every time you roleplay one of Spencer's characters, you just have them be drunk.
Pretty much.
so is this the end of it? Will we see each other again?
I don't know, you guys are pretty good. I do this kind of thing a lot, so I might see you again if you do this regularly.
It's true. I'll be around.
I can help working.
And you, lizard man?
Our paths may cross.
Oh, he's an Argonian now.
I'd been doing that voice the entire time.
Oh, just the way you said that was really throwed Argonian in my face.
All right, let me give the let me give you the intro to the session.
Hooray!
Outside the tavern, a fog lies over the town this evening. The damp, cobbled pavement glistens as the light and street lanterns dance across the slick stones. The fog chills the bones and shivers the soul of anyone outside. Yet inside the tavern walls, the food is hearty, the ale is warm and frothy. A fire blazes in the hearth, and the tavern is alive with the tumbling voices of country folk. Suddenly, the tavern door swings open, and a hush falls over the room. Framed by the lamp-lit fog, a form strides through the doorway. His heavy-booted foot falls, and jingle of his coins shatter the silence. His brightly colored clothes draped in loose folds about him, his hat hangs askew, hiding his eyes in the shadows. Without a hesitation, he walks up to your table, and stands proudly in a wide stance with folded arms.
Are you here
Hello?
to pay us?
We've already been paid.
He'll look at you, and in an accented voice, I don't know really what accent he'd have, but
Make up an accent.
yeah, let's go. I've been sent to deliver this message. If you be creatures of honor, you will come to my master's aid at first light. It is not advisable to travel the Svalich woods at night.
Who?
Wait, we're
Is
going
there-
where?
He pulls from his tunic a sealed letter
What?
addressed to all of you in a very beautiful flowing script. All of your names are on the front.
Ooh.
Oh.
And he drops the letter on the table. Take
Belzer will grab it.
take the
Why?
best
Kark goes to grab it, but he's way too slow right now.
take the best road from here. 5 hours march down through the Svalich woods. There you will find my master in Barovia.
Barovia. I open the letter.
As you're doing that, amid the silent stares of the patronage, the gypsy strides to the bar and says to the wary barkeep, "Fill the glasses, one and all. Their throats are obviously parched." He drops a heavy purse of gold on the bar, and with that he leaves. The babble of tavern voices resumes, although somewhat subdued. The letter lying before you. The seal is in the shape of a crest you do not recognize.
Hey, that guy's pretty cool.
Really? You think so?
I mean, he just paid for everyone's drinks, so I don't think I should be having any more.
You just gave us instructions to go to Barovia? I don't believe I've heard of this place.
No.
Maybe it's I don't know, a noble's house.
Well, let's look inside the letter, see what it says. I opened the letter, breaking the seal.
Hell opens loose.
Pandora's letter! No. Grabbing the crest for you so you can just look at it, I guess. Here you go. The letter.
Oh.
Boom. There's the crest. So whoever's reading it, you can read that out loud.
Hail to thee of might and what?
Do you need me to read? If you scroll down, there's
And,
a.
might and valor. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Oh no, I got it.
you don't have to read the cursive if you scroll down.
I got it. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy thy so desperately needed assistance. Love of my life, Irina Kolyana has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand, and all that I have shall be thine. Kolyan Injovich, Burgomeister.
Oh, snap.
Did they say they're evil so deadly?
Well, of course we have to go then. We have to save this poor woman.
And it sounds like they're talking about undead if they sent it to us personally.
We just fought some undead.
Of course, that's why maybe they heard of it. I mean, why
I
else
think
would
we
they
can
address a
handle this.
letter to us for? Exactly, it seems perfect.
And there does seem to be many riches as well.
Yeah,
Which-
all that they have. If they have enough to pay for all these people's drinks, think about how many drinks we could get.
I only wish to save, what's her name? Irina? Yes, I only wish to save her.
Well, that's all good too.
What do
I
you
guess
say?
we do need to sleep.
Yes, he
Oh,
said not to travel
yes,
at
of course.
night.
Great idea.
Which is weird, I've
No,
traveled
we're
at
gonna
night
have to room
before.
What time?
Traveling at night's not that big of a thing, is it?
He seemed pretty serious.
Cart kind of goes over to a window if there is any and tries to peek out at the street.
You peek out at a fog-lit street. You can only see about a house down.
Ah,
It's too foggy to travel anyway. We lose our way.
did that guy leave through the door, or is he still here?
He left. Yep.
He left. He's gone.
What a hypocrite.
All right.
Hmm.
Maybe it's
Well,
like
if you are all good to stay, then I'll be getting a room and staying until morning.
Yeah, I will as well.
What's the price?
Yeah, price. I don't have any money.
Oh, you guys all, you get paid for your job. Everyone just had 30 gold.
Oh, okay, cool.
Neat.
Don't worry about paying for drinks or the room tonight. We'll say
Wow.
we'll say you paid it.
Woo.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna go to my room and pass out.
Well, as will I.
I'll see you all in the morning. Kark stumbles up the stairs.
Oh my gosh.
It's scary looking.
I know. Oh my
Ah!
gosh.
He now has a massive chin and a goatee.
It looks like Guy
It's so
Fawkes.
good.
He does.
V is for Strahd.
Buzz on the
V is for Varovich.
Oh,
He is for Vanquish.
So you guys head up to your rooms. You stay the night. You wake up in the morning. Everyone makes their way downstairs, one after another.
hooray.
You get your breakfast. You get your drinks for the morning.
Mm.
Water for most of you, I would imagine.
Yeah,
After that
I mean, considering it is morning.
Well, shall we go?
I'm
Of
feeling
course,
pretty
let's go. Agreement all around. Belthor will lead the group.
Alright.
Kark will follow probably second to last, if not last.
Be
You're
middle
the-
then.
Yeah, you're the only not melee fighter.
In that case, I'll be in the last. And I'm not even a not melee fighter. I'm a both.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's your Brody's got
Hey.
some both, doesn't he? Don't
Yeah.
you?
I have a bow.
I'll probably be third to last then.
I
have
think
a
I'm
bow.
technically better at melee than I am at ranged. Since I got my elven
Dang.
accuracy thing.
So you lead the way into the forest. It is still fairly foggy, but you can see a bit farther than you could last night, for sure. You guys end up taking the road he had suggested, I would imagine, the West Road,
Yeah.
Yes.
leading to this place that no one has ever heard of.
Did we ever get that guy's name?
He did not give
No.
it to you.
We never give ours.
I mean, the letters had our name on them, so I think he knows.
Sorry.
Is that his name? Me.
No. Date, month, year.
I think we should be wary of our decisions.
I mean, yeah.
Well, we should just go. Obviously, this lady's in trouble.
I'm mostly curious what she's in trouble with.
Sounds like something evil.
I assume
Must
by
prepare.
that's what they meant by deadly evil.
Likely.
Make me a con save.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh.
Couldn't be.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, you.
You have quite a big hangover.
Aw.
Oh!
As they're going along, Kark is gonna try to conjure up scents to try to help cure his hangover, but it's not working.
So you continue walking. The fog ends up getting thicker. However, you're following a road, so you're able to keep, the direction quite easily.
Mm.
The only problem is the trees themselves. After a while, you notice that they are not the same trees you were looking at before. These trees, you don't even recognize the type of tree these would be. You would not have ever seen them before. And most of them look partially dead.
Kark like squints his eyes at them and is like, normally I'm always alert, but I think I'm under the weather. I didn't notice this earlier.
That's alright. Trees will be trees. Let us continue.
Despite being an elf, he does not have the stereotypical knowledge of nature.
Just off the side of the road, you see black pools of water that stand like mirrors in and around the muddy roadway.
Kark will look down in one.
You don't see your reflection.
Do I see like the reflection of stuff around me?
No.
Kark kind of like bites his lip.
But you can see a very visible like a line of like light, like it's reflective, but it's not showing anything's reflection.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Weird. You guys
Yeah,
look
it's
at this. Is this cursed water or something?
Don't look.
I
Is it-
wouldn't go too close to that.
Kark's like standing right next to it.
We should continue. Come on.
That's a good point. Kark like kind of eyes the water as he keeps going.
So you continue on for a little while. You're walking for 10 minutes, and on the fog seems to open up a little bit.
Ah, finally, some clearness.
The fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming in the gray fog. Huge iron gates hang on stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guards flank the gate, their heads now lying in the mass of weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Can I attempt a knowledge check to see it? This is not on the map.
You have never seen this before, and
Yeah.
you would have no idea where this would be.
Okay, just making sure that it's clear that at least my character knows that we're.
Oh. So
somewhere
this is
Cool.
what it
else.
looks like?
This is what the gates look like. Yep.
That's cool.
Dang! It's like a huge wall.
Well, at least the gates are
That's-
open.
Definitely not what I imagined it to look like.
I'm in awe.
Very impressive wall.
How did we get here?
I believe we followed a road.
Through
But this-
fog.
Have you guys ever heard of this place before?
Definitely not.
You think this thing would be like a landmark or something?
For sure, this is very intriguing.
Not travel this way. Even
Oh,
this
well.
far.
Oh well. We should continue onwards. Save that lady.
I suppose there's nothing else to do.
You get to,
Onwards then.
you get to the statues in the gate. You pass through, and you hear a loud, rusty creaking from behind. As you probably turn to look, you see that the gates are closing.
We're definitely dealing with ghosts.
I've dealt with ghosts
Yes.
before.
I mean, I have
be
too,
fine.
but ghosts. What a pain, am I right?
Sure. Onwards.
Kark's mediocre charisma beams.
You continue through the forest. The towering trees, whose tops are lost in the heavy gray mist, block out all but death gray light. The tree trunks are unnaturally close to one another, and the woods have a silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream.
Ah!
It's spooky.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
It doesn't. It's unvoiced scream. Sorry.
Kark looks around as does a little bit of a Scooby-Doo shake. This place is quite strange and scary looking.
We'll be fine.
Kark, as you are
I'm sure we'll make it to the village.
walking, you catch the scent of death on the air.
Oh, hold up. Stop right now. I smell something strange.
Oh,
sorry.
I don't. Do you smell like death?
why would you say sorry?
Yim has not bathed in many times.
Oh, of course.
Smell.
This isn't
I
the
smelled
same
that
scent.
earlier.
Yeah, this isn't the same scent. This is a little more rotty.
Oh, you mean the smell of death? Smelled it
Yeah.
1,000 times.
Well, I smell it now, like really strong. Kark tries to follow his nose.
I don't think you should stray from the path.
I think we should. What if this is someone in danger?
Well, then obviously we must go help him.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
We'll remember the direction of this path. It'll be fine.
You guys all very quickly are able to also start to smell the rot.
Yuck.
Could be zombies.
All right. I pull out my glaive.
You
Wha-
stray from the path, walking into the tree line, and the foul scent leads you to a human corpse, half buried in the underbrush about 15 feet from the road. As a young man, he appears to have been a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at his body, which are surrounded by paw prints. The man has obviously been dead for several days. He holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
Kark kind of bends down and tries to get past his fingers if he's not in rigor mortis yet.
Several days, the rigor mortis would have gone away.
Okay, good.
Disgusting.
I'll grab the envelope and I'll see if there's anything else on him that we might be able to use to identify him.
He doesn't have anything else on him.
I'm gonna open up this envelope and take a look.
He does have a name that you'd never be able to figure out.
Why?
I don't know.
What?
I guess if you guys had like speak with the dead, that would work.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You find this note.
Hail thee of might and valor. I, the burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor and despair. My
let's see. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Koliana, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. Oh, a vampire. Oh, we're dealing with a vampire.
Oh.
For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. Say I to you, give us up for dead, and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power, that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves, and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth wrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Huh.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Was this guy trying to leave?
Obviously, I believe so.
Oh, no, we've walked into like a mousetrap here, haven't we?
You also notice it was written by same man.
This is
Oh.
odd. Very, very odd. Maybe the messenger that came to us isn't as honest as he seemed.
I checked the body. Does it look anything like that guy that we saw earlier?
No, that guy was in very flamboyant, colorful clothing. This guy's in like commoner brown clothes.
I pull out the other letter, and I read it. The love of my life, Irina Koliana. Hold on a minute. Love of my life? Adopted daughter?
I mean,
400 years?
You can love a daughter, like, you know.
So if this man was trying to leave Barovia, might we be able to too?
I mean, look what happened to him.
He's rot.
We've already walked to the gate, and the gate closed. I don't believe we have a way out.
And apparently this guy's goal was to keep anyone else from getting into this place, but it looks like he failed. Maybe that's something we could tell the people when we get to them.
Maybe. Although there is a vampire.
Yeah, that's quite
not
concerning. Yeah.
I think we should be very vigilant and careful.
I agree. But we should probably get back to the path before this fog teleports us or something.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's go. I hurry back to the path.
Yeah, cart follows.
You guys
Nothing
make
we
your
can do, man.
You guys make your way back to the path. You find it fairly easily, as it cuts through the entire forest. You walk until you see through the fog sparse light coming from buildings.
Oh, that must be the village.
The gravel road leads to the village. Its tall houses dark as tombstones. Nestled among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern seems shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eye towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
Hello, Kark waves to the children.
After shushing the boy, the girl will turn to you. There's a monster in our house.
A monster where?
She then points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days.
See Caleb's profile picture.
Its windows are dark. It's exactly the profile picture. I got it from
I know.
Whoa!
It's a little squished, though. It's supposed to be taller. It's seen better days. Its windows are dark, and it has a gated portico on the ground floor. And the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The house on either side is abandoned, their windows boarded up.
Kark kind of moves over to the kids and kind of gets down on a knee. Where are your parents?
Our parents are trapped in their basement. The
Oh, that's
monster
no good.
probably has them.
Kark looks everyone else. Sounds like maybe a ghoul or a zombie or something. We should go.
We should confront this monster and defeat it.
I
In
agree.
battle.
Stay here, children. Kark stands up and gives almost like a heroic pose.
We have somewhere to go. Please bring our parents back safely.
Oh wait, where'd you have to go so we can bring your parents there?
It's down the road, and they point at another house.
Park makes a
Alright.
mental note of that house.
In no better the condition than any of the others.
Mhm. We'll be back then. Right? He turns to everybody else.
Of course.
And with that,
a nod.
the little girl, the 10-year-old girl and the 7-year-old boy, the boy weeping and carrying a stuffed doll, walk down the street towards the house.
Walking down the street.
And you guys make your way into their house.
It's
Just
gonna
have some
be
cool
so
theme
different.
music.
It's gonna be so different playing characters that actually care about people.
Oh my gosh. My character's like, oh, you don't even know.
Your
Alright.
character's, you're not gonna be the only character who cares.
Yeah?
It's not gonna be a cultist, a freaking bloodthirsty man, and an actual bloodthirsty man.
Well, bringing us over, I look at Clark and speak Elvish at him. How does he respond?
Would I know Elvish? I probably know Elvish. I know my lineage. He responds with Elvish with a human dialect.
Okay.
What do you?
Hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
How
you
s-
should-
I
you
was
just-
just saying like how spooky the house was in Elvish.
And he responds, "Yes, it's very spooky." Why are you speaking Elvish all of a sudden?
Because you're elf.
Fair, but I mean, no need to exclude the others.
It's easier to
Wh-
speak
what?
in Elvish.
What are you saying? Excuse me? We're here too?
We're just talking about the spooky house, and I'm wondering why you're speaking in Elven.
Ah, well, it doesn't matter anymore. We have to save the parents. Come on.
We do.
And then
Ah.
Draxline says, "Indeed," in Elvish.
And Elvish, Kark's like, well, now we have a language to speak, just in case he starts going a little loopy if he does.
What's Spencer's character's name?
Seriously, what are you saying behind my back?
Draxalon.
Draxalon.
No, we're just talking about how Droxlon can speak Elvish.
I look him in the eye, give a slight bow.
He'll nod to you.
Anyway, let's get going.
Anyways, I'll just head right in. Well, I will open the door.
Open.
This one.
Kark's gonna move
Does
up
everyone
here.
have dark vision?
I do.
I do.
Cool.
Is it another
Guess we're all good.
situation? Oh wait, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Oh, Draxline doesn't.
He's gonna be like the Loretta of last time, where he's the only one who needs a light source.
Yeah, he's carrying I'm gonna give him a lamp. He doesn't have one, but I'm giving him a lamp.
Oh, kind.
Kark's gonna
Well, land makes more sense indoors.
Kark will hold out his shield and his sword, just in case something goes awry.
Hanging on the south wall of this foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed doors leading from the foyer to the main hall are set with panes of stained glass.
Hmm.
That's some nice
Looks
glass.
like a pretty old and rich family.
Kark kind of like peeks through the door as he pushes it open.
You're just gonna try and peek?
Like he's like doing that thing where like you open it and like have your head like looking around it as it opens.
Peek.
And then it opens the rest of the way.
Oops. Oops. What did I do?
You locked the door.
Oh, I ruined it.
It's gone.
Kark starts shield bashing it.
Brrr.
A wide hall runs.
Oh, yes.
A wide hall runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace on one end, with a sweeping red marble staircase on the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Very fine portraits, I say.
We need to find the way to the basement. Kark should open this door.
Yeah, the basement. Must be on the first floor, the entrance, of course.
Yes. Doesn't make sense to have a basement on the top floor. He
yeah,
says,
so let's
looking at the
open-
GM.
You guys wanted to do Death House again. I gave you the option to skip it.
Oh, I know. I want to do it. It's fun.
Dude, yeah, that's good.
I got.
I actually want to finish the dungeon too this time.
Yeah.
Beat it.
So this is a cloak room. It has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on top of on the walls, and top hats sit on the high shelf.
Seeing it's not what he's looking for, he's just going to close the door and check this room. Also, is this the floor that's like all nice looking still?
Everything's looking really beautiful. What are you talking about?
I'm just wondering because that floor makes it look real gross.
No, it's beautiful.
Those curtains.
It's hardwood tiles, hardwood floor. You know.
Do they?
Yeah, but it looks
They-
all
they
like
definitely have tiles.
grainy.
The,
Especially the
s-
corners.
the centerpiece of this wood panel dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered in resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted into the south wall.
Do you think they have a secret basement?
Ooh, maybe we should check behind the tapestry.
Yes.
I check behind the tapestry.
Give me a perception.
Can I also peek?
Sure.
Hey, we both rolled 23s.
5.
You find there's nothing behind the tapestry itself.
I look in the fireplace.
You don't see anything in the fireplace. You see a hole that leads up.
Do I see something with a nat 20? Anything
do.
strange about the room?
You see on the wood paneling, the wall paneling, you see twisted faces carved into tree trunks and wolves lurking among the carved foliage.
Whoa. Hey, Belthor, Yim, look at this. He like points at it and like shows like, look, you can see the wolf's ears right here and the spooky snout.
Great, I'm glad that's a thing.
Could
Why
be
would
friend.
they do that?
Very talented artists, of course.
It seems so needlessly spooky.
Unfortunately, there was nothing behind the tapestry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess we ought to continue then.
What's in the room?
The one right in front of me.
There.
Oh, check it.
I'm gonna see. I bet you it leads right around here.
Likely.
Oh,
Hey!
oh, indeed. I'll check the door next to me as well.
All right. Draxlan is following you guys. I'm just not going to be moving around. He's horrible to try and control and do all this stuff.
You got too many layers.
Too many layers.
Too many cooks.
You're like an onion. Alright, looks like a kitchen.
Too many
I see.
You do find a kitchen. What? Why is this? Here it is. The kitchen is tidy, with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board with a rolling pin on top of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove, and to the left, is a thin door.
I open it.
That leads to a well-stocked pantry.
Ooh, food. Well, if we ever need food, I'm pretty sure they would be happy to give us, huh?
Well, we should probably ask permission first.
Of course.
Open this door.
Brody, are you saying something? What is that?
I don't know what's going on. What are you talking about?
Okay.
The mug.
What's the room there?
Wolves!
Upstairs.
This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine. 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls.
Kind of like looks at the room. Man, what's this guy's obsession with wolves?
He's hunter.
He's gonna check to see if any of these goblets are full.
There's nothing in them.
Okay. Also, what's up with the fireplaces? There's 2 fireplaces already?
This would not be uncommon in the colder areas of the world.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, that's true.
You won't complain when winter's here.
Anyway, I guess we can go upstairs now. I don't think there's... Wait, do they have a basement?
I want to jump from this part onto the floor to see if I hear an echo for a basement.
Yeah. Give me a perception.
Can I also listen?
Sure. Give me.
So I was actually thinking of doing something similar.
You land, and it sounds very solid. Boom.
Huh. That did not sound like a basement.
Oh well, guess there's nothing there.
Maybe the kids are mistaken? This was
Nothing
the
under
house
the
they were
stairs.
pointing at, right?
Very much was.
There's over talk. There's nothing underneath the railing of the banister for the stairs.
Nope.
Just flat.
All right. Well, guess we might as well go upstairs. That's the last place to go.
Onward.
Up the spooky stairs we go.
Spooky, spooky stairs. Stairs.
Spooky, spooky steritons.
Caleb, you should give me Drakov, or what's his name?
Jackson.
Yeah,
Draxlin.
I don't have a name to look at like I do for you guys.
Yeah.
Draxlin.
Draxlin, yeah.
You should just give me token control for him.
I could do that.
Make it easy.
Any...
Yo, give me the token control.
You want it?
No, just joking.
Yim. Alright, you should have control of Draxlin.
You.
Anyway,
Oh,
Okay.
what number is this? Unlit
Two.
oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging from above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of a family. A husband, wife, and 2 children. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, and the mother has a look of scorn on her face. Standing suits of armor flank the wooden doors to the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The dwarves are carved with dancing youths.
you guys need to admit, this is a little beyond a hunter's desire to have wolf knights in his house.
This is very odd.
Open this door. Oh, also, I take a look at the painting. Does it look like those 2 kids are the kids that we saw outside?
Yes, those are the 2 kids, smiling and happy.
Wow.
Wow, how nice.
Wow.
Hey, this is where... That's right, this is where Loretta introduced herself that one time.
Yeah. That one time.
I look around this room.
Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangs depicted a beautiful depict of men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
It's like it's almost like nobody lives here. It's like a
Well, it
new
sure
home
seems like
almost.
it.
Let me check this room. Oh man, it's gonna be so hard to metagame here. Not the metagame here.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-backed chair face the entrance of the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched upon a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the higher shelves.
Whoa. There's a lot of books in here. I can't see them very well. Someone bring in the light. Jackson. Thank you.
While they're in there, I'm gonna open up this door.
Some of these titles are very interesting.
Yim is just hanging out at the base of the railing to go to the next floor, but Drax super interested.
Must start investigating the books.
No guy.
Ugh.
So real
Minus
quick,
one sucks.
Kark, you're in an undecorated bedroom containing a pair of beds with straw stuffed mattresses. At the foot of the bed is an empty locker, and tiny servants' uniforms hang from hooks in the adjoining closet, which you will inevitably open.
I open
Yep, there you
it.
go. Boom, you passed. You find a book. It has a red cover and a blank spine. For one reason or another, you find this curious and you pull on it, and wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Let me grab the damn door.
Oh! What is this, guys?
What
Here.
Did you find something?
Yes.
The secret room contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priests of Abyssus. Or Ozzibus. Sorry. The rituals, you would know that. A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands on the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. Close inspection reveals the skeleton belongs to a human who triggered a poison dart trap. 3 darts are stuck in the dead adventurer's armor and ribcage. You wouldn't know that, but you're gonna go look, I imagine, at some point.
Of course.
Oh.
I hate that a lot of times it doesn't break off where I need to stop.
Yeah, as he goes forth to like look at the chest, Kark like kneels down and almost like hits the deck, just like
Yeah, so you go and
dark
you find
traps.
the guys, whatever.
Oh, yeah. I'll just open it.
Okay, hold on a second. Yes, you open the chest. Nothing seems to trigger. You see that the dart firing mechanism has already been sprung.
Oh, good.
Clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter bearing the seal that you saw in the letter that was given to you.
Oh, boy. I grabbed the letter.
As well as there are some books and scrolls in the chest.
I'll examine those as well.
So what are you doing first?
The letter.
The letter.
Can I look for a page from the Necronomicon?
Yeah, you won't find the Necronomicon, I promise. Not again. Not a second time. There's the letter.
He'll read it out loud. But do I have to read it out loud? I
Uh,
guess I'll read it out loud.
somebody should.
My
You want me
most-
to?
My most pathetic
read it.
servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality, however many souls you have. You have bled on your hidden altar. However many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the one who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took souls in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dreadlord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
Did you just say dungeon? They have a dungeon?
Apparently so.
Oh.
Obviously, just beneath
Oh.
the house.
All of a sudden, the door swings shut.
Ah! Gunther!
Um,
Park starts banging on the bookcase.
I pulled a book. Pull books until something happens.
I start grabbing books.
You start just ripping books off of shelves, and you eventually find the right one.
Alright.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Was that
That's
all that
good.
happened?
Well, yeah, nothing else. I think I'm good.
Oh, I was expecting something much worse. That's good.
All right. Well, I'm going to look inside at these other books and scrolls.
I guess I'll help take a look.
The one specifically inside the chest?
Mhm.
Yep, you find six scrolls and 3 blank books.
Blank books. Huh. What the scrolls say?
You open the first scroll and you see that it is a divine magic spell.
Ooh.
Ho ho ho! Would you look at this?
Oh, wow. I don't know what that is.
It's a spell.
Oh.
I'll be keeping this.
You open a second scroll and you find a divine magic spell.
Another divine magic spell. Huh.
You don't suppose this
Very
guy
useful.
here, he gestures to the corpse, you don't suppose this guy here was someone like us? He's got all this divine magic.
I believe it's all right.
Alright.
Maybe he was another adventurer like us, but unfortunately he is dead now. There's nothing we can do about it.
The door
Oh,
swings
maybe-
shut.
Maybe move his bones a little bit, but
Roxalon! Calls from inside.
Droxlon will more than happily just move it. Seeing the book that you had moved before.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's get out of this room. I don't like it.
hold on, I'm not done. I'm gonna look at the other scrolls.
You,
I mean, you could just bring them with you.
you pull open a third scroll to find a deed. Spending any amount of time looking through it, sees that is a deed to what you would imagine is this house.
Ooh. And then the 3 other scrolls I'll just put in my backpack. Although the books on the shelves, the summoning ones, the ritual ones.
Yes,
Oh,
you see a
cool.
bunch of necromancy and demon summoning books.
I will gather those up.
Okay.
Alright,
Kind
let's
of
go.
looks at you suspiciously.
Don't worry, I have a plan for these.
Okay, good. They make good kindling.
Exactly my thoughts.
Oh, perfect.
I go shake the
sorry.
fireplace.
Sorry for
I
keeping you
toss
waiting.
them all in the
Ian.
fireplace.
You see some fall in a hole that's behind the area.
Hey guys, there's a hole behind this. In the fireplace, there's a hole.
Probably leads to the fireplace on the lower floor.
That would make sense. All right, I just strike it with I light it with a tinder box.
Oh, wait, here. As he's like trying to do that, I just come over here. Allow me, and I press to digitate the book on fire.
I don't think prestidigitation goes that far.
It lets you light torches and candles and stuff.
You
Not
light the
in
corner of a page.
5th edition, right?
It's only in Fish Edition that it does. Here.
Oh,
You can
okay.
instantly light or snuff a candle, a torch, or small campfire.
Yeah, you do it a couple times on different areas of the book, so you make sure they catch. But yeah, you do it. Just only the books that
Nice
were
and toasty.
that have fallen behind.
Prestidigitation is like 20 times better than it is in Pathfinder.
I like you can flavor food with it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's real fun.
All right, I
Alright,
believe that is that.
Let's get out of here.
Cursed
Good.
text gone now.
Keep an eye out for secret entrances to dungeons. You know, I'm starting to question these people's parenting skills. I'm starting to wonder if we should even bring them back to their children.
Well, it's very. You're pretty smart at this. You just start stammering like, yeah, that's smart, but no, it's bad. But no, we must save these parents.
I mean, we don't need to not save them, but we need to at least question them about this. They're clearly unsafe for their children.
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
Nothing is safe.
Don't move yourself when I'm moving you.
I'm not moving. I'm sorry.
You are.
Sorry. Yeah, I was, but I'm not now.
All right. Yim, you're in front of everybody.
What do we see, O Game Master?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that part. This is 11. Dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters.
Can I try to light the lamp with prestidigitation?
It would work.
Also, is this before things start looking gross?
This is everything's dusty and
Ugh. What happened up here? Wouldn't dust settle downward?
That's
Maybe.
very strange. The other two floors are perfectly clean.
Indeed. I looked down here. Does it look like the floor down
Stop
there is
right
dusty
there.
at all?
no, you don't really see that, or you don't really see any dust down there. However,
Oh no!
Not again.
go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh yeah.
Dang. Oh, that's a monster.
What a surprise that nobody saw coming!
The suit of armor starts creaking and coming to life. It comes forward towards Yim as he's looking around this corner and blindsides him.
Cool.
Cool. Also, don't forget to roll Drax one.
Oh, yes. Boop. And then he'll...
Ooh, it goes last?
Nope, he goes up. There we go.
Wait, why does my thing have a name on it?
Only the player's name has it. So I can only see mine.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yep. So you get blindsided. You get hit for 8 damage.
Kark, is it my turn?
Hold on, Yim, you got hit for 8 damage.
I'm dead.
You're out, but you're not dead.
Well, he's unconscious? Ah.
Okay.
Oh
He had
my
exactly 8
gosh.
health.
What? What's your constitution? Oh my gosh.
He also has the lowest AC, so I'm glad he went first.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, Kark's turn.
Leave me alone.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna point to Belthor and say, "Quick, flanking position!" And I'm gonna hold my attack until he's in flanking position, if that's okay with you.
Yep, prepared attack.
And I have my shield out as well, so my AC is currently 18.
Sounds good. Yim, give me a death save.
Come on. Oh,
Oh.
That is a fail.
starting strong, everybody.
Droxelon's going to head here. He'll head here to get out of Belthor's way so we can flank with
Yay.
Kark, because that would be flanking.
My flanking is so much fun. I'm so glad I got to use it.
He'll then reach over to the man on the floor, Yim, and heal you for 3 points. You now have 3 health.
Ugh.
It's so scary that 3 health is that much on your health bar.
It's 30.
Belthor, that's your turn. Oh, also, I don't know
All
if you
right.
noticed, but your blue bar is your lay on hands.
Yeah, I know. I figured that out.
'Kay.
Yeah, so I'll just come up here and I'll use my glaive.
No, flanking
And I'll
position.
poke the dude.
That is flanking.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, flanking is generous.
As long as you're on, like, an opposite side, you're good.
Cool. As he does that, I also perform my strike. I get to roll again. I'll take the 17.
You miss.
What?
Oh, shiz. He's probably 18.
Your sword bounces harmlessly off of off the armor.
That's my attack roll.
Yeah.
Your attack, however, is able to
Yeah.
pierce through. Roll it. You make a nice scratch.
Belthor gives you a look and says, "Good move!" And he gives you like a confident smile.
-4.
Wait, who says that?
Sorry, did I say Belthor?
You said Belthor, and I was like,
Sorry, I meant
what?
Kirk
Oh.
says that to Belthor.
Also, David, your character sheet is spelled wrong.
Yeah, I noticed that, just barely.
I noticed that earlier. I wasn't sure if it was Belthor or Bethor.
The armor's turn. He's going to turn on the one who hit him.
Was he undead by any chance?
No.
Okay.
His first attack hits. His second punch also hits. You take 10 damage.
Ooh.
The animated armor just kind of comes forward and gives you a 1-2. Boom, boom.
Don't go down yet, Kirk calls.
And also a rule that we've been playing with until it turns out to be overpowered is paladins can use their lay on hands on themselves for a bonus action.
That's what Pathfinder does.
I'm just letting David know in case he wants to heal himself.
Wait, I can do that myself?
On yourself,
Oh.
you can use it for a bonus action. On others, use an action.
I see, okay.
You also took the 10 damage. You haven't marked that down.
Oh, I took the damage.
You did, yes.
I'm surprised. I rolled.
Sorry.
I did. I rolled. I didn't roll very good last time. Dang.
Kark, your turn.
Kirk, seeing as the beast is distracted, will try to get the upper hand once again.
Roll advantage.
I'll roll my one more. You gotta be kidding me!
Oof.
Again, your sword seems to just harmlessly bounce off.
Ugh.
Yim, you're on the ground.
Could I use an action to get up?
You can use half
You
your
can use
movement to
half
get up.
your movement speed.
I'll use that
Yeah.
instead.
Or you can use half your movement speed to crawl, which doesn't do anything.
Oh. Okay, then I'll still use half my movement speed to get up. Then can I take an action to get my spear. Actually, I don't even want to. Yeah, I want to jab it with my spear.
Yeah, but you just free item manipulation to draw your spear.
Oh.
Doesn't you get a roll with advantage though because you are flanking.
Yes.
All right. The spear
Curse
seems
of
to just clank off.
I swear if his AC is 18, I've rolled two 17s and Yim just rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so upset.
Could I disengage finally?
Do you have the ability that allows you to disengage as a bonus?
No.
Then no.
Then you cannot.
Never mind.
But I mean, it's safe to assume he's not going for you. You're the one who damaged him.
Draxline's going to move down and attempts to, also flanking, is going to attack.
You're bullying this guy now.
He has a short sword. With advantage, please. Luckily he had advantage. Yeah.
Luckily.
I have triple advantages. I haven't hit him yet.
That makes it Belthor's turn.
Well, considering I'm at 2 HP, I will lay on hands for 5 myself as a bonus action.
Good.
Putting me at 7. I'll just try to get him again with my glaive.
So go ahead and take all of your points off.
Oh yeah.
Also, you're the only one that can hit him, so have fun
Oh
soloing.
my gosh. You have a less of a bonus than we do, and you're the only one who's hit him.
Yay. 3 more damage.
That's amazing.
Again, you
Literally
just
7.
give him a nice scratch.
Ha! Sucky.
The armor is now going to try and spread the damage a little bit. He'll go 1 punch here, 1 punch here.
Kark raises his shield.
Belthor gets hit, and Kark does not. The Belthor,
What?
you take 6 damage.
Oh my gosh, good thing I healed myself.
I block with the shield and look down at it, ready to hopefully rain some pain.
Hopefully.
Kark is unsure of himself. Here he goes. Hey!
That's a nice crit. Roll it.
Ah, for 11.
Your sword goes through the chest, and you notice that
Ah.
you don't connect to anything solid on the inside. This armor is hollow.
It's an animated armor or something.
Great! Just what I needed to know.
He gives a thumbs up with his shield hand.
Yim. Also, Yim, on your turn, when you attack with your action, you can use a bonus action to unarmed strike.
Well then, could I use my action and bonus action to do 2 unarmed strikes?
You can. Or you can do a
Both of-
spear and an unarmed, but that's up to you.
Both with advantage.
Yes.
I will do both.
Your unarmed strike has missed. Roll your second one.
What?
Hey!
You slip a little bit in your own blood as your head is bleeding.
Ugh.
However, you're able to manage. You're able to catch your footing for the second punch. Which glances
King.
off. Even though it glances off, it leaves a nice dent. Draxline is going to attempt to assist with an attack.
Belthor is hoping that his strike has egged it on to attack him instead of his friends.
And Draxline can't hit.
We can't do shares. Am I close enough that I would get an opportunity attack if I backed off?
Yes.
Yes, because you're within 5 feet.
You could disengage.
Yeah. That's probably the best thing I can do.
Kark would call, like, Belthor, get to safety!
Well, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here. Wait, what's the reach on a glaive? Can I still reach him from here?
It's 2.
Oh yeah, you can still reach him with that.
Is it a 10-foot weapon or is it a 5
Oh,
foot?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
You would not get advantage for flanking.
Still better than dying.
Yep, that's true.
Heavy has reach on it.
It has
Does that mean
reach,
it's-
then that's 10
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't attack though because I use my action to disengage.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'll stay right there.
You're gonna stay there.
Yep.
You stabbed through. So the armor is going to punch Kark.
Mark, hold up his shield.
Oh, we got a crit.
Oh no! Traded a crit for a crit.
He crit for 5 damage. Woo!
Oh
Oh
no!
my gosh.
You're down.
Owie!
He rolled a couple of 1s on his damage. Good job.
Thank goodness.
The crit came from the fact that it took Kark by surprise. He just kind of like, oh, whoa,
He hit me.
that was fast.
And then he's just gonna try and follow it up with another punch, which does not hit.
Kark blocks it and looks down at him, hopefully finishing him off. Maybe.
Kark. Maybe.
Oh, another crit.
Go ahead and roll it.
16 damage this time.
Yeah, he's down.
You did it.
As Kark gets socked in the face, he wipes blood from his nose and just freaking stabs his sword into it again and brings it down to the ground.
Yep.
Ugh.
You slash its helm in half, and the rest of the armor falls to the ground in rubble.
Thank goodness.
Like I said, terrible parenting. This thing was in the house.
Yeah, that's
Curse.
very odd. Although I'm not doing too okay.
I wish I could do anything about that. I can't heal.
I could heal you, but maybe we should save it until you actually go down.
That would be wise.
Actually, how much health are you at? 1?
Is that like a 1? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, I wonder, can I use this on myself?
That is what you used.
No. That's not lay on hands. It's different.
Oh, that's your other ability. Yeah, go ahead.
So you could regain 1 life.
So, but as an action, it's like it's still a long rest. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so you can gain 1 more health.
You might as well
I'll
do
do
it
it.
now.
Yeah.
I forgot you had that.
There you
That's
go.
the
Kark's
same-
gonna kind of dig around.
That's the same thing that gave you dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
I'm just gonna dig around this armor stuff, see if there's any clues as to how it was reanimated or anything on it.
Yeah, you'd find some arcane symbols on the inside of it.
This was definitely deliberate too. Someone put this here on purpose. Like I said, terrible parenting.
Of course.
I don't trust this guy at all. I'll stick to the front for now. I think I can take quite a few more hits.
I can take hits as well.
We can both be in the front. I'm gonna open up this door.
Yes. Oh, I'll stay behind.
Kind.
Despite being an elf, Kark can take quite a few hits. What a strange room.
Or yeah, Brody, keep moving for me, please.
I'm waiting for everyone to move. I'm sorry.
Sudden flashback to another life.
Dust and cobwebs shroud in an elegantly appointed bedroom and an adjoining something else. Double doors set with panes of stained glass pull open to reveal a balcony overlooking the front of the house. Not that you would know that.
Don't know that.
You wouldn't know that. The bedroom contains a large bed with 2 end tables and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Kark will step in front of the mirror and take a look at himself to make sure it's not some spooky ghost mirror.
You have I moved him in. You have some sweet cuts on your face from where the armor punched you.
He kind of gives himself tries to do like a
"Hey" kind of look, but it just looks like you got punched in the face.
I'm not even gonna look at myself. I've had worse.
He gets a I guess he has like a. It's safe to assume he has like a handkerchief or something, right?
Probably.
I don't need to buy that. He'll have a handkerchief and just wipe his nose off with it. Ugh.
Just go ahead and write bloody handkerchief, you know?
Sweet. Just in case you sell my own blood to a witch or something.
Oh, yeah, they'd love that.
Ah.
Whoa.
So what are you doing in this room?
I mean, you guys are in front of the doors we can open.
I wonder.
Open this one.
Alright.
Hold on. I want to do this.
Fine.
To
Open.
find sense.
Oh, yeah. So he opens the door. And since... Ooh, until the end of your next turn, you know the location of celestial, fiend, or undead. You feel the presence of an undead, but you can't actually pinpoint it. How long does it last again?
Into my next turn.
Did you make that known?
So it lasts for seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I sense a very strong undead presence, right?
Yes.
I sense a very strong undead presence right when you open that door.
It's in this room. It's in this room.
Although it's in this room.
Clark looks around. He holds up his shield and his sword.
I suggest we be very careful. In fact, I don't think it's safe to hang out here anymore.
Flashback to sleeping in this room.
Opening that door first, Yim. You see a nursery. Contains a crib covered with a hanging black shroud. You recall that the painting had a baby.
Wait, no, wait. The note said something about a stillborn son.
You walk in there.
Oh, no.
As you walk in, just on the tail end of your senses, Belthor, the presence appears.
No.
And you hear, "Not the baby!"
Turn around to see where the voice came from.
Yep.
It was Kark. I was kidding.
Roll initiative.
Oh! Can I just keep my 23?
Nah, bro.
19's okay.
Alright. I'll say this one does not get a surprise round. I need its character sheet, though.
Does it look like it's going after me or Yim?
I'm not sure you'd really be able to tell. It doesn't really have eyes.
No, the token is very misleading then.
That's a lot.
It has,
sad.
like, eye holes.
Is it like, I guess that's fair.
It's a very demonic-looking humanoid being. Probably human at one point. Alright, who's going... I need to roll for this one. 15.
Well, Yim's going first.
Yim! You turn around to see the ghostly goo appear.
Ghost!
Can I knock an arrow and fire?
Yep. Bonus or free weapon manipulation to pull out your bow. You
Yes.
take a shot. However, it will have cover.
It's
Because
terrible.
you're shooting
And
directly through somebody's space.
Way at the 9.
It does not hit. The arrow... You're too worried about hitting Kark that you shoot very wide.
Ugh.
Kark. I believe you still have your sword and shield out.
Yes. I'm going to step here, and I'm going to wait to see if it charges this way. I'll wait till it's here to attack it. If it charges me, I'll just attack it once it's getting to me.
Sounds good to me. Belthor.
Is there anything on the ground next to me?
Dust.
Great. Okay. Let's see. I have an amulet. I'm gonna pull out my amulet. I'm gonna use my light cantrip on it to make it shine very bright. I'm gonna hold it out in front of me, and step right there.
Step right there.
No! My flanking has been ruined.
Should I not step
No,
there then?
I'm just kidding around. You can do it better.
Do it.
I want to see if the light has any effect on it. If it doesn't, then I'll move back.
I guess you can do that.
Yeah, you
too.
walk forward, you wave the light out in front of you. It doesn't seem to do anything as it continues, as it starts to charge.
All right, I'll step back.
Stay back! Oh, not doing that. I attack! It's safe to assume this is
When I
undead,
pull out a
correct?
different weapon.
It is an undead.
I will do my undead slay! That's another crit!
Roll the damage.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
crap.
Oh, there's 12 damage. Freaking Kark is the crit machine. It's the third crit tonight.
All right.
Great.
There you go. Oh, it's the Spectre's turn. Sorry.
Spectre.
Oh yeah, can I knowledge about this thing?
Sure. Roll me a religion.
I do get advantage on this.
Then roll it. It's an undead ghost type.
It's a ghost type Pokemon. Quick, someone catch it.
Who has psychic? It's gonna reach out and touch Yim. Yim.
Don't touch me.
It missed you. You're able to sort of dodge out of the way.
Kark gives a smile, knowing that he'll be able to hit this ghost for another day.
Whew.
Roxalon is, I guess, just gonna move forward and attack.
Nice.
He actually hit something. For 7.
Nice.
You watch as your weapons phase through it.
Would I know about ghost types that it's still doing something at least?
Give me another religion.
Alright.
Sometimes.
Kark's gonna hope this is one of those times.
Alright. Yim.
Could I manipulate my spear and attack?
Weapon, yeah. You would also use your bonus action to put away your bow, unless you want to just drop it.
Okay, then let me not.
However, the spear is a one-handed weapon, no?
Yes.
So you could just hold your bow in one hand, your spear in the other, and then kick him with your bonus action.
All right.
There you go.
That'd be great.
The spear is missed. You
Would
can
you have
use,
advantage?
you can use your. Hey, you also have advantage. So roll again.
Flanking is your friend.
Flanking.
You roll damage
Ooh!
on both.
That's for the spear, and here's for the unarmed strike.
Nice.
Your spear and fist pass through seemingly harmlessly.
Oh, great.
Kark.
Good golly gosh. Anyone have any spells?
Paladins, do something to this thing.
I have something,
Paladin
but you're all
doesn't
standing
have
in such
spells.
bad positions.
Where should I go? Communicate, come on!
I can't have anyone behind it.
Alright, well, you know what to do, Belthor.
Kark will try to smack it still.
All right.
Do I know what to do?
I'll roll one more, just in case.
Well, you
I
can
guess I'll
try.
take the 22.
You can either try and attack it, or you can get out of the way, like was suggested. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think I'll get out of the way.
There's my attack, assuming a 22 hits.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Minus. There we go. The ghost shrieks. Belthor.
I
Did it seem to be shrieking in response to my attack, or just shrieking in general?
It seems to be shrieking.
Okay.
I'll disengage and then go here.
Around the corner.
What?
Around the corner.
Who's saying that?
This guy is.
Draxland.
Oh,
Our party member.
He's telling you to go around the
all
corner.
right, I'm around the corner. I'll ready my. Let's see, that's like, whatever. That's yeah. I'll go here actually.
Okay,
So we kind of see what's going on.
sounds good.
Let's pull out my glaive and get it ready to
Ghost
attack
turns.
anything that walks through the door.
Ghost turns to Kark. Does not hit.
Kark holds up his. Oh, yes!
You guys are doing much better this round.
Yeah.
Draxland's turn. Draxland will lean forward, head bowed, and open his jaws. Lightning streaks forth, hitting the far wall of this corridor.
Dang.
Dealing 6 damage,
Yay.
and the ghost screams and dissipates.
Yay!
Wow. Very good. Kark gives him a pat on the back.
He'll nod at you.
Did the ghost
gone?
touch anybody?
I don't believe so.
Thank goodness. Ghost touches are never good. You know, I feel like that could have been a lot worse.
It probably would have been.
Kark's gonna open up his door.
Alright, you open up that door and fog starts pouring in the room.
I close the door.
You close the door.
Hmm.
The fog seems to have gotten very thick since you've been inside this house.
Try and look in this wardrobe.
Great.
That wardrobe, in particular.
It's a mimic.
Is empty.
Wow. Can I investigate this mirror?
Yeah, roll it.
I wonder if there's a secret door.
You notice that the mirror is decorated with wood that is carved to look like ivies and berries. However, looking closer, you notice that they're actually eyeballs.
Ooh. Yuck.
I'm gonna take a peek into this door.
It's kind of like, ooh, this is not what I expected.
This door, dusty shelves line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. A broom stands in the corner.
How drab.
Another closet.
Open up this door.
Grand idea.
The double doors to this room have dusty panes of stained glass on them. Designs of the glass resemble windmills. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom, as you would probably notice, it's a master bedroom, Has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a four-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror and a jewelry box, and then a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of the mother and father from below. A
Ugh.
web-filled parlor in the southwest corner of the room contains a table with two chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching jug. The
Ugh.
The door facing the foot of the bed has a full-length mirror mounted on it.
Park kind of recoils away from the gross rotting rug and opens up this mirror door.
Mm.
The door opens to reveal an empty, dust-choked closet.
Gross. Seems like a really, really haunted closet for some reason. Do you think that ghost was the monster we were talking about?
Maybe.
But where's
It's in the basement.
Although,
I mean-
yeah.
Fair. But if it was a ghost monster, it could have easily just walked through the ceiling. Let's
Hmm.
find that door there.
Monster, not ghost.
I mean, they're children. Ghosts can be monsters to children.
To children, we are adults. We know the difference between fact and fiction.
Yeah, I know, but the children said monsters. They might have been talking about the ghost. Either way, Yim, what's behind that door?
What is?
This dark room contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop of it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. A cistern... You wouldn't know that.
No, yeah.
I was going to start talking about the piping. You wouldn't know about the piping.
His
Quick!
pipe.
Jim, unassemble the piping!
There is just so much lore that you guys would never be able to figure out that is in here, and it bugs me that I can't tell it to you.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I percept to see if you can tell me?
Unless you start digging through
Insight.
the walls, you are not going to figure it out.
Punch the wall.
Break your hand.
Why would you punch the wall?
You said I had to break through.
Why would your character do that, though?
I didn't.
Okay.
Guys, this is quite strange.
There was a fourth floor of windows.
Well, this is only floor 3, isn't it? I guess we're looking for a secret upstairs.
Hmm. We'll have to look very hard.
Should we make like a
Yeah, just give me an
like
investigation.
group investigation?
Yeah.
Ugh. Guys, look! I found a broom closet.
Somebody else, please. After a
Somebody
long
else,
time,
please.
after a long time, you'll find a secret room.
Gosh dang it.
As Kark's taking a break, he's like, "Man, I don't think we're gonna find a secret door." And he like pushes into the mirror and it opens up.
No, you didn't push into the mirror.
Oh.
Yim comes
Wow,
and leans
I
on
got
this
a
wall,
5.
and it falls in.
What was that?
Fail.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
A
Good
hidden
work, Yim.
passageway.
Very good.
Well, we might as well go upstairs. Draxlin should go first.
Yes, I can follow him as. Well, I suppose I'm
With
not
pleasure.
the best at health right now.
With pleasure. And Draxlin will take the lead.
Since Kark's in the back now, he's gonna go ahead and pull out his bow.
Yes, bow and doors, very helpful.
I'm slightly offended.
Draxlin will open this door.
I sure hope that's the alcohol talking.
It might be, I don't know yet. I'll tell you later. Alright. This is another dusk-choked hallway here. With many doors. Draxlin will come get out of everyone's way.
Whoa. Alright, well, there's many doors.
Which door is Draxlin going through, Brody? You
The left one.
There's a north and a south wall.
There's an up and a down. Oh, actually, that's not
So-
true. Because the house is sideways.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Where it's like the house is freaking.
Slanted.
Yeah,
It's.
so west would be left, which is this door.
Okay, then south.
That's west.
South would be. Yeah, south would be this way.
East.
What did you say?
Close.
East. Token? No, GM, thank you.
Kark's gonna feel self-conscious about Draxelon's comment. He's gonna pull out his sword and shield again.
I'm not even sure if he would make that, so, you know.
I know, but he's upset about the current drunk Draxelon that we're experiencing.
Mm. So this dusty chamber is packed with old furniture covered in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets, you wouldn't know that.
You know, these are just asking to have something spooky under them. Kark's gonna start going around throwing the sheets off of everything.
Yep, so you find chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like. However, where did it go? Near the iron stove, underneath one of the sheets, is an unlocked, you now know it's unlocked, wooden trunk.
Open it up.
You open it up, and inside contains skeletal remains.
Well, that doesn't look good.
How old? Like, is it like a child skeleton or an adult
I was gonna
skeleton?
ask that.
It seems like it's been in there for a very long time.
No, like bone size, child or adult?
Oh,
Small,
adult.
medium,
Adult.
Small adult.
large.
Do you think we could give this a proper burial?
You notice that the bones are they're in the chest, but around it is a tattered bed sheet covered in stained in dry blood.
Do you guys think we could perhaps give this a proper burial later?
Perhaps. It's
Maybe.
not a bad idea.
Could be the cause of some of the haunting ghosts here.
Well,
If
this
we did
lady,
alive.
this holding bloody rags.
No, there's a bloody bed sheet. It's like almost wrapped.
Bed sheet.
Kark tries to pick up the trunk, but it's really heavy for him.
I hope.
Thank you. As he lets go, it becomes clear that it's not that heavy. Kark's just not very strong.
Now
Look at him
what?
questioningly.
He rubs his aching muscles, or lack thereof.
swung the sword pretty hard. I don't know what's wrong right now.
Oh, I don't swing hard. I swing
Well,
accurately.
Oh,
Swing low.
as I'm swinging around this glaive.
You're just spinning around in circles.
Just kind of twirling it.
you chop off the top of a chair.
Oh, whoops.
Kark has his shield up just in case. This is over here. You go through this
Oh.
door.
Alright, is there anything else? I'm gonna examine each of these things.
You find nothing else in particular.
Aww. Alrighty then.
This,
Nothing else in this room.
this web-filled room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, rocking chair, empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
Let me look inside the stove.
You find bits of charcoal.
If you look really hard enough, there are tiny fish flakes.
I'm gonna try to open up this door.
You go to open that door and you notice that it is locked from your side.
Oh.
This door is locked. How odd.
But they've locked because of reason.
I mean,
What would that reason be?
parents. Given these parents, it could be any. Like, if they lock a door, whatever's inside is a threat to their evil parents.
He shrugs.
I don't know. I'm willing to vote. Who wants to open this door? He raises his hand.
I guess I'll do it. I raise my hand.
Ah! Wait, it's off.
Kark will unlock the door and open it.
This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by two dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on sides and a dollhouse that is a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons, wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the
Oh,
two
no.
cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Oh dear. Kark will step in. Say, Belthor, didn't you find like a deed to a windmill or something?
He did not
I
find a
don't
deed to
know.
a windmill, he found a deed to the house.
The house. I pull out the other scrolls and I'll examine them as well now.
Yep,
I'm
there's
just finding a lot of strange windmill imagery around.
there's also a deed to a windmill, another divine scroll.
Wait, a deed to a windmill?
Yes,
Oh, now we found it.
now we found it. And the third one is a written will that says, yeah. It is signed by a Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, who bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' death.
Huh. Well, we don't know if the parents are dead yet.
I'm getting the feeling the kids are, he gestures to the bones.
Oh.
If you want to give me a knowledge or a, I guess religion would work, survival would work, and history would also work.
Would this count as knowledge for undead stuff?
No.
Okay.
These bones have been dead for hundreds of years.
Alright, their parents are definitely dead. I mean, that wasn't me.
They're super dead. Super dead.
I get the feeling that the parent was the ghost that we dispatched earlier.
Could be. Or not.
Kark's gonna start looking in the dollhouse, remarking how it looks just like the building. He's gonna look for an entrance to the dungeon that he's been hearing so much about.
The second you touch the dollhouse, you hear, "What are you doing?"
He kind of freezes, looks around. Hello?
From the floor rise two children. Very, very familiar.
Oh, it's you from the street.
What are you talking about?
Well, tell me, how long have you been here?
Well, we've been here for a long time. Who are you? Why are you touching our toys?
No, I was just remarking on how wonderful this dollhouse is.
Our papa made it.
It's very nice.
Yes.
You don't mind if I play with it, do you?
Why?
I want to see if it looks exactly like the house does. I want to see the, the extent of the craftsmanship.
Okay. You should all play
Thank you.
with us.
Kark's gonna sit down and start kind of toying around.
What kind of
with it.
game do you like to play?
Well, we could play with our toys. We have dolls.
Anything else?
That is nice.
We have fancy toy soldiers.
Ooh, toy soldiers.
Yeah, you want to play with this one?
Sure, I'll play with you.
Alright. Kark looks through the dollhouse while Belthor starts playing with the children. Yim, what are you doing?
Just watching through the doorway, not necessarily looking aggressive or anything like that. Just at a very restful stance.
Okay.
In fact, what time is it now?
In game?
Yes.
You would guess it would be early afternoon.
At this point, I'd like to go and enter into a trance.
Okay. So, let's see. You're looking through the house. Go ahead and give me a blah 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 perception check. Okay. So you notice that there is a staircase going from the top to the bottom floor that you have not seen yet. However, you have no idea how it connects to the house.
Seeing that, he's going to be all the more determined and keep looking.
Yep. So I guess you'll hang out for about an hour.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it again.
7-Eleven.
You just can't figure it out, man.
Lothar, come help me with this.
Excuse me, I'll help him with the house.
It's this one staircase. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. I'm pretty sure it leads to, this strange room. Oh, excuse me. He looks up at the children. What are your names?
I'm Rose. And this is Thorn.
That's a cute pair of names. Do you know of any sort of monsters in this house?
There's monsters in our basement.
Do you know how to get to the basement?
We're not allowed in the basement.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll be going to the basement. You see, we've been sent here to get rid of the monsters in your basement.
You shouldn't go in the basement. The monsters will get you.
No, don't worry about it. It'll be just fine.
We are good at handling monsters.
I don't think you should go. Why don't you stay and play toys with us? It's been so much fun.
It
I'll
has
play
been
over
very
next
fun.
time, but we have to stop these monsters and save your parents.
I'll be back also.
I don't think my parents would like that.
Really? Why is that?
They seem to like the monsters in the basement.
Really?
That is very odd.
Well then.
They go there all the time.
Well, we'll take care of the monsters, and perhaps we'll talk to your parents about this.
You shouldn't talk to our parents.
And why is that?
They're bad people.
Bad how?
Well, for starters, they locked us in this room and let us starve to death,
Did they really?
clutching each other in our arms as we went hungry.
Kark's gonna come over here and be like, "So are these your bones then?"
Yeah, don't play with them though. It's weird.
What if I was to find a place to bury them to put you to rest?
That would be fine. But
Okay.
you should find place and then do it.
Well, of course.
Because I don't want you running away with my bones.
Oh, I won't leave you with
Of
your
course
bones.
not. That would be very bad.
That'd be just awkward, frankly. I'm not some sort of bone thief.
Well, anyways, we will leave this door unlocked for you as while we search the basement.
It's been nice meeting you, also. Very nice children.
No, you shouldn't leave. We should keep playing.
Now, I told you I would play with you for a little longer, but we can't stay here forever, for we still need to eat and keep ourselves alive.
Or there's food in the basement. We could, or not the basement, but the ground floor. You could eat that.
Kark's gonna come over and look into this chest for a doll that kind of looks anything like the closest doll that looks like him.
Food basement.
And once he finds one, he's gonna pull it out and be like, "Here, I'll put me in this, and you can play with me with this." And he'll hand the doll over.
Hold on a sec. You're looking for a doll.
Just one that looks the closest like him. I know there's not going to be any that look exactly like him or anything like that.
You search through there, and you do see a couple dolls that look like they're elves. They have pointy ears.
Oh, perfect. I'll choose one of those.
They have very dark skin and dark hair.
Oh.
Oh.
Are these? He holds as he's looking for this. He holds it up. What is this? Is this supposed to be a vampire?
No, those are dusk elves.
Oh.
Dusk elves.
You see, I'm actually an elf. I'm
Yeah,
not a
we
dusk
know.
elf. Oh yes, I know. I'm just saying. If I'm going to put a small part of myself in this doll, and you can play with it, and you'll be playing with me. He'll hand it over.
How does that work?
Magic, he says with a smile.
She eyes you very, very, suspiciously. Our parents did magic.
Well, your parents did bad magic.
All magic's bad.
That's not very fair to say, I don't think.
Not really. There's very much good magic.
Is this
For
bad magic?
example,
He
I can
holds
make
up a
something
hand.
shine bright.
Like he's gonna hold up his hand and conjure a small flower.
I don't know.
Would you like it?
I can't really keep it though, could I?
No, I don't think so actually.
I
What?
have no way to keep it alive.
That's fair. Well, we'll figure something out when we come back. Perhaps we could find some water, maybe some seeds. You could
Well, maybe
grow your own
you
flower.
don't have to go.
I know we don't have to, but we need to.
I don't like this. You should stay.
Frankly, I don't like this either, but
Try to roll
sometimes
persuasion check to let us go.
that's fair. Are you talking to, I should do that or you should do
What's your persuasion?
that? 0.
I will do it. I'll try to persuade him to let us go.
Alright, give us some charisma saves.
Is this a save to avoid being charmed?
Yes. You have advantage. Wait. No, this is not charmed, actually.
Dang it! Not again!
Thorn speaks up. You can't leave! And he leaps at you, entering through your chest.
What?
You're now possessed by Thorn.
Oh, great! Now I'm possessed.
What?
That was this one. Nope, not R.
Bad memories.
Yep.
Rose tries to jump at you, but you are deflect her off. She screams and runs through the wall. Brody, go ahead and give me a charisma save.
Don't let them both possess me.
Boom! Bounces off.
King.
If you guys want to roll for initiative, you can.
No.
We have an optional combat?
Yeah, you either fight her or let her possess one of you.
Remembers the handout.
Handout.
She's going after the other guy now. He succeeds as well. She just starts screaming again.
Wait, handout? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Well,
Oh, you don't know. Someone said remembers the handout?
Belthor, this is good. I'm possessed and now I feel scared of everything. I don't know if I want to go into the basement anymore.
Alright, well, if you're not entering combat, she's gonna try you again. Belthor.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you hold on.
Hmm?
No, yeah, she can keep targeting you. So yeah, go ahead and make another charisma save.
Freaking
Wait.
heck.
Quick, Belthor, you should go to the basement.
Quick!
They won't follow you.
You never figured out how to get to the basement.
Oh, you're right. Kark's gonna come over and start looking for entrances to the basement, I guess.
You don't want to do that.
I'm gonna try to look for an entrance.
All right, you can do that. Go ahead and roll a perception.
Good luck, Belthor.
Perception. It's better than investigation.
You're stumped. That staircase just doesn't seem to connect to the house. Yim, give me another charisma save. You fail. You're possessed.
Whoa.
Yim, you have this one.
What do I have?
This is now how you act.
Oh.
This is actually really good for your background.
This is. I hate these situations.
I hate ghosts.
Does that make you start crying?
Yes.
You start
Kark
crying.
starts crying a little bit. I wanted to go in the basement, but now I don't want to anymore. He wipes down a tear.
Oh, shut up and let me concentrate.
He's weeping. Being possessed by a ghost of a child is the worst.
What happened to Draxilon?
He's right there.
I'm here. What do you need? I can't do anything
his
about these
investi-
ghosts.
What's his perception? Can he
Oh,
do the draw?
He can assist. Yeah, he walks in.
Alright, help me try to find the staircase.
It's not gonna work. Kark calls from the corner.
I'll make it work.
Roll with advantage. Your bonus is higher than his.
Alright.
Not the most perceptive of groups, it would seem.
Ugh, even worse.
I'm just gonna have him roll it. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought his persuasion was his perception for a second.
Oh,
Yeah, good.
Wow.
Nothing happens. I don't want him to
Great.
smash the house or something.
That's what I was thinking you were gonna do. I was like, oh
These
no!
skeletons are scary.
Honestly, you eventually find it. I'm not even
We're so
worried.
stumped that we just eventually find it.
You eventually push on a wall and it falls over, and you're like, God damn it! Wish I found this sooner.
About time. Well, alright, kids. Have fun. I'll go scout out the basement.
No, it's a bad idea.
It'll be
Hey.
fine. What?
I don't want to do that,
Yeah, I know.
but I don't want to do that.
I understand that. I push on the wall.
I push him.
Wait, don't leave me alone, I'm scared.
Belthor, you just got pushed into the wall?
Yeah, shut up, Belthor.
Ouch. Please don't do that again.
Shove him again.
No, you're hurting him.
I don't want to go there.
I understand. Don't come with me.
Well, if you're
I
going
push-
alone, you're gonna die.
Draxilon, come on, let's go.
Yes. Sounds smart.
I'll just walk into it.
You're gonna die. Watch
Right.
the way it's here.
Keep trying to get them to stop possessing you.
Do you try to impede Draxland's progress at all, or you just let him go?
I shove him.
Draxland will,
Don't go there.
Draxland will hiss and keep walking.
Okay, I go to the basement.
Yeah, alright.
I'm literally at 2 health.
Somebody else want to control Draxland?
Yeah.
Alright, Brody will control Draxland, sounds like.
Yim, we should move somewhere. I don't like this hallway. It's
No.
scary.
Let's go to another room that we've never been in.
Alright, so you go explore the house.
We look around and get scared, or I get scared by everything. I guess while I'm not gonna be here, I'm gonna be right back and get some grub.
Sounds good.
Every time we...
There we go. Now, Draxilon is not here.
Talking to yourself again.
Alright. Oh, also, it's covered in spider webs, so you just had to...
Yuck!
Yeah.
You have steps through worse.
You had to wade through all of that. Dungeon, there we go. From the moment you arrive in the dungeon, you hear some sort of chanting in the distance. You can't quite make out the words.
That's fun. I'm sure we'll find out where it comes from soon. Oh, I'm getting kind of tired, though.
It's not even quite night.
I would love to rest. I would love to long
Oh,
rest.
technically you did short rest because you spent an hour playing with the kids.
Yeah.
Yim would have also had been able to short rest in that time.
Does that mean I can use his dice?
Yeah, you can.
Or since I get technicality on that with my trends?
You weren't able to transfer 4 hours though.
It was just an hour anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll still use head dice.
Yeah, I would love to do that too. Ooh,
Nice. 1.
puts you back to full health. I'm still level 1.
4 health.
You're level
Half.
1 until you take care of the children.
Oh my gosh.
All right. You're in the basement. What do you do?
what are
I
you doing,
guess we
Dave?
can scout out. Ah, man. So cautious right now. Well, there's not. Freaking heck. I can't do a lot without you guys. Like, honestly, this is horrible.
How can you get us back, mister? I want to go to the basement.
Ooh, I know.
No, you don't.
We can pull them the pitfall trap.
Yes, let's just shove us both down there.
Let's just drop them. Ah! Let that take care of it.
Yeah,
It did last time. What about this time, Belthor? What are you and
This time?
Draxland doing?
Guess we'll just explore a little bit. This way.
You see, crypts have been hewn from the earth. Each crypt has a stone slab in front of it. Bloop, bloop.
Like, is it opened?
Yeah, it's open. That one. The stone slab meant to seal this crypt leans on a nearby wall. Etched into it is the name Walter Durst. The crypt is empty.
Well, that's promising.
The blank stone slab meant to seal this crypt leans against a nearby wall. The crypt is empty.
Does it have a name on it?
It is blank.
Okay, so just the Walter then. And wasn't Walter the one in the will?
No,
Wait, did you
was-
guys find crypts?
Walter was not in the will. They did find crypts. Hold on, let me give you Draxland's view.
Look for Rose and Thorn. Look for Rose and Thorn.
And now that he has Draklin's view, I'm gonna be right back.
All right,
Rose and Thorn are upstairs in their friggin' room. They probably don't have a crypt.
You don't know that.
They probably don't.
Josh, while Brody's gone, you are controlling Draxland.
All right.
Oh, I guess I'll go this way. That's a room. I don't know if I really want to enter.
Well, you could try a different direction.
Oh, it's a big room.
All right, you're entering that room.
Alright. Enter room. Cautiously looking for traps.
A wooden table and 4 chairs stand at the east end of this room. To their west are 4 alcoves that seem to have moldy straw pallets.
More like Strahd pallets.
You can roll a perception if you'd like to look for traps, as you have so suggested. You see none.
Totally average. Alright, I guess I'll keep going around the room a little bit then. Straw bed, or pad. Another straw bed or pad, another straw, another straw. Are there anything in these? Other than those?
Nope. Just moldy straw pallets.
Great. But over here? Big room. I don't like big room. I really don't like big room. I'm not going to big room. At least this room didn't have anything evil in it. What is my charisma modifier? 1? Oh my gosh, I don't have a better charisma. I'm so stupid. There's nothing in these rooms. Is there anything special about the table?
Wooden table.
Wow, wooden table. What about the walls? Any, like, hidden passages?
Just looks like it was carved completely from the ground.
Great. I'm bored of this place. I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Upstairs, huh?
Up to the stairs.
If you're bored, you could look at other rooms. Other rooms are more exciting.
I understand that. But there's only 2 of us. Upstairs.
Alright, upstairs it is.
I get the
Bill
feeling.
thought giving them some time would help with the possession and maybe end it.
I'm getting the feeling that the key to the secret of getting rid of the possession is in one of the rooms, and that's why Caleb keeps hinting at.
Give me a religion check, Mr. Belthor.
Religion.
Okay. You don't know much about ghosts, that's for sure.
Meanwhile, Kark is like in this room. He's scared about the fact that he's possessed by a ghost. That's making him scared about the fact that he's possessed.
Oh my gosh.
Yim's playing with toys.
He's buried himself in blankets.
Alright. I'm gonna talk to Kark. Hey, Kark. I'm back.
Oh,
I want you to try to remember something for me.
Oh, I remember everything.
What do you know about ghosts?
If I remember,
I
you rolled,
can-
And how to stop
you rolled
possession?
an 11, right?
No, that was on the bodies.
On the Spectre.
I rolled about.
Yeah,
I
it was
guess
on
it
the
was a specter. Yeah.
Sorry, back.
Are these different kinds of ghosts?
There are different
Roll the
kinds. You can give
13.
another one.
All right. Hey,
Am I
too
possessed
high.
still?
You what? Yeah, you're possessed. No, you don't know much about ghosts.
I don't know.
What about you, Yim?
What about?
Can you figure this out for me?
Well, I can probably do it.
Putting them to rest might help.
Help.
That's not a bad idea.
Help.
Look scaredly at Yim.
Help.
What?
Help.
What? In the what? What are you talking about? Yim, you will have to say more than just one word.
I can do what I want.
You're both insufferable right now.
He sticks his tongue out at him.
Kark goes back to hiding under the covers.
Yeah,
We now fold his arm in a proud stance.
And what do you think is down there?
nothing.
We've looked at everything down there.
I know, I'm out of ideas. The only thing I can think of is to explore the basement more, but it doesn't seem right without the other two.
Can't have the basement. I said so.
got to do something.
Am I the only one who doesn't hear the spooky music?
No, I didn't play it again. Sorry. Hold on.
Oh.
There you go.
I'll just go back to the basement because I can't figure out what to do.
All right. Somebody control Drax, please.
I can do it.
Alright, well, let's continue onwards. Back to the room I was in. Might as well walk straight into this room, looking for any traps.
Roll perception. You see nothing.
there's a well.
A 4-foot diameter well shaft and a 3-foot high stone lip descends a certain amount of feet into the water-filled cistern. A wooden bucket hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeams above the well. 5 side rooms seem to be quarters of some sort.
So, there's a chest and bed?
Yeah, looking in, each contains a wooden bed frame with a moldy straw mattress and a wooden chest to hold personal belongings.
I will examine this chest.
The chest seems to have a rusty iron padlock.
Can it easily be broken?
That's a question.
I'll try to break it.
Alright, give us a strength check. No. It cannot easily be broken.
Why can't I roll anything above a 5?
Nobody can, it seems.
Nope.
I'll try this chest.
Kark only rolls net 20s on attack rolls.
Also
Oh.
padlocked.
Can I attempt a straight check on that one?
You can try. Doesn't seem budging.
This one.
I can't even remember how we got rid of the ghost last time.
You knocked
We
people
knocked
out.
him out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk killing you.
I mean, can't you do non-lethal in this? Like a pseudo non-lethal?
Yeah, it's weird
Just-
rules.
Purposely unconscious them instead of kill them?
There's some weird rules for that. But yeah.
I will try to break open this chest.
Although it's dropped to 0 hit points, not be unconscious. Somebody who's just unconscious wouldn't. Not that you'd know that, but you know now.
Oh.
Cool.
Roll strength.
Wow!
All of these padlocks are very, very locked.
You suck.
Yeah, I know. Last one.
Alright.
If only Kark was here to give you emotional
Oh my
support.
freaking heck. How is this possible?
2 thumbs up.
That's 4 chests I've attempted. I think.
Mm-hmm.
5 side rooms with 4 rooms with quarters. Oh, I didn't try that one over there. Here we go.
It does not break.
Of course not. Alright. Looks like I'll go out the other entrance. There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing anywhere.
Nothing.
It's all boring.
What's this Drex is sitting next to?
It's a well.
Well,
Just a well. Okay.
with some water
There's
in
some
it.
there's water about 30 feet down.
That's a bucket.
Punched off.
That's interesting.
Keeping an eye out for traps.
If you're keeping an eye out for traps, then I'll need a perception check.
Aha!
You see a fake floor.
Oh no, a fake floor.
Right there.
Right there.
There's a fake floor.
Oh boy. I guess I'm not going that way yet. So I can find a way across that floor. Which is not too hard to jump over, if I tried.
It's 5 feet.
Nah, I'm gonna circle back around. This way. To this room.
This room. I scrolled down too far. This room contains a plain wood table flanked by long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor, the remains of some sort of vile banquet. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove.
Oh boy, darkened alcove. Guessing I'm not interested in that. Onwards. Oh well, I mean this leads to the other end of the hallway, I think. So. No, not quite. No, yeah, that's right. That's where the trap is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, go down this way then. And then this way, and this way. And even deeper? Ooh, I don't think we went this way last time.
Are you going down? The chanting seems to get stronger down there.
Oh.
Down.
No. I'll explore the rest of the
No.
dungeon first.
Caleb, don't say that.
This way.
Stop right there.
I'm stopping.
Oh no, no, no!
No, Draxline, you're one back. Yep. This happened. Everyone, or I guess you two, roll initiative. Brody, you can go ahead and pull up his character sheet.
Nice.
Stop. Stop moving Draxel on there.
If I could play his character sheet, can I be his voice?
Yes.
Awesome. Actually looks really cool.
Cool. Do. This is this. The ground starts rumbling. You're back one. Stop moving.
Sorry.
The ground starts moving as something starts digging up from underneath. You? And there's one of you. And there's one of
Oh.
you. And there's one of you.
I
Oh,
did
dang.
forget about this.
We're using the official ones this time.
What do you mean the official ones?
The last time you just used the roll 20 ghouls.
Rude.
That's because I only had the roll 20 stuff. We didn't have the module.
Oh!
Then we got the module halfway through.
I
Or
forgot
something
about
through.
that. Can we
Oh,
get those?
God.
Can you get those creatures hand-outed into the thingy so I can see them in their full wonderfulness?
You want their picture?
Yeah.
Alright. Player handouts, monster handouts. There's not a handout for this one.
Interesting.
Lame.
Let me get rid of any information on their actual thing, and then I can share that. Okay, save, and then share. There you go.
Oh. Is that an arm?
Yep.
A limb of some sort?
Indeed it is. So these undead beings crawl up from the ground, some of them carrying bones as weapons, and bear down upon you.
Oh boy.
A couple of them rolled crits, so they get extra turns. Who is that? That's you in the back. You in the back gets to go there. That's his turn.
What a turn.
The next one is that guy who's going to attack Belthor. With his claws. What's your AC again?
16, I think.
You get hit. Make me a con save. You also take 8 damage. You make the save. The claws of this creature here rake across your back.
Howie.
This one's going to attack Draxline. Does not hit. The Draxline is able to block with his shield. Belthor, you're in trouble.
Oh, really?
You're in so much trouble.
Nothing I can do but attack the one right here.
That's fine, then we can flank him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and roll advantage.
Damage. I haven't even attacked him yet.
Advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Roll a second.
See if you get a 20. Did not. Roll damage.
Oh. Five all damage.
Wow.
They don't have resistance.
You know, this thing has a lot more potential to deal a lot more damage, but it doesn't do it. I've been such bad rolls tonight.
I'm terrified.
Alright. Draxline.
Oh yeah, we're dead.
Belthor's in trouble.
Run while you can.
Leaving him
Yeah.
would mean certain doom.
Oh yeah, of course.
Although staying might mean your certain doom.
I mean,
Certain
feasibly,
might
as long as you
away.
kill this one, you might be able to get away.
Yeah, if you can kill the one between us, that'd be good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still reading through everything else that he has.
He doesn't have much left.
Yeah. I'm just looking through abilities and such.
He's already used most. He's already used his big thing.
He has, okay.
Although even if he tried to use it, he would have hit Belthor, which would be horrible.
Well, what if I turned it and did it on the other two in the hallway?
That would be good, except the fact that you don't care about these guys, you care about this guy. Unless you do care about these guys, I mean, that's up to you.
I'd rather not see my buddy get boned, but I'd go and draw my short sword and attack the other one.
Okay,
Or
roll it.
attack the one in front.
Damage. 9. This one's looking weak. However, there are more. The one below Belthor is clawing at him. 12 misses. The claws come forward and Belthor is able to expertly slash them away.
Right.
That one can't do anything. The one below, nope, the one in the middle is going to turn against his new assailant and try and claw him. That hits. Draxline takes 5 damage and needs to make a con save.
Sorry.
Hey, oh.
Oh, good. You get a free bonus attack. Go ahead and make it. That's what your 20 did. Roll damage. Every little bit helps.
Does.
The one below Draxlan is also going to attack him. This one, however, is unable to pierce his armor. Belthor.
Attacking the one right next to me again.
Alright, do it. Roll damage. The creature falls to the ground.
Ugh, finally.
Now what?
Although, I can't disengage from the one right next to me. So I'll just turn to face it.
Alright. Draxline.
Fun times.
Belthor has an escape route. He just needs another turn. Let's,
Possibly be able to try that breath weapon then.
The breath weapon has already been used today. Wait, although, does it... It does a short rest. Oh! Yes, you can. It has recharged.
Oh!
Because you would have been short resting while everyone else is playing with children. I mean, playing with children is technically short resting as well, but, you know.
Why not? Because, yeah, it's an hour.
So are you doing the breath weapon, or are you doing the fear attack?
Breath weapon.
Okay.
So would I be able to do the fear attack and then the breath weapon?
No, you do one or the other.
The breath attack.
Yeah, so they need to make a dex save. And you're doing it straight down?
Down the middle, yeah.
Okay. 2. The DC for that is 10 plus 2. They both make it, so they take half damage.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
I couldn't find a roll for that. What should I roll for it?
Lightning breath. Cool. They take half.
Do you round up or down?
Depends.
I won't ask. Never mind.
Sometimes I do one, sometimes I do the other.
Cool.
Alright, any movement or bonus action?
As a bonus, can I swing at the one in front of me?
You cannot.
What can I do as a bonus action besides move? Or
Not
provoke?
much.
Then I end my turn.
You could heal yourself, I guess, but
I can heal myself.
you have 2 hit points worth of health you can put on yourself. Or you can just try and deal with having 7 health.
Or you could save. You save that to give to him too.
He can.
So if I use it, it'll take it up, and I can't use it later, right?
Yes.
Then no, I won't use it yet.
Okay.
Spencer, I'm sorry.
The ghoul below Belthor gets another attack. Is unable to hit.
Ooh.
Belthor is safe for another round. The one below Draxlan. Another claw. The claw strikes.
What?
Dealing 10 damage. Draxlan is down.
Oh my god.
Okay. 2 health wouldn't have done it anyway, because it would just still put me at 9.
It would not have helped, but yeah. Draxlan drops.
We're fine. Should use that fear, darn it. Oh well.
I think most undead are immune to fear anyway.
Belthor.
Well, I'll disengage from the one right next to me. Run over the corpse to this one. Run over here. Well, that would put me in another engage opportunity attack. Gosh.
You're using a disengage action. You don't take opportunity attacks.
Oh, even if I run past this guy too?
You disengage.
Okay. As a bonus action, can I drag?
Yeah, you can drag.
Alright.
Just give me
I
a
want to drag him away.
give me a strength
Oh.
check.
Actually, I want to drag him this way. Because, I wonder if I can get him to fall through that pit trap.
So you're gonna take an unconscious body to a pit trap.
Ooh.
Holy shiz.
Yeah,
I got a crit.
you can.
So, can I drag him and then get close to right where the pit trap is and throw him across?
You can pick your. Sure, done. That's exactly what
Awesome.
you just did.
Perfect. Alright, so that. Wait, let me check this. So that would be.
No, you're just there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I still have enough movement speed to jump across. Or attempt to.
oh, that's what you were doing. No, you don't.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm just out.
Draxlan, I need a death save.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
Ugh.
This one.
Oh.
What was that about not killing him earlier?
You know what? I'm not controlling him.
It's true.
Oh.
Claws. The claws hit. They
Oh
do.
no, I'm dead.
Really don't want to.
They do 3 damage,
Seriously.
and you need to make a con save.
I'm at 1 HP, guys.
Oh my gosh.
You success,
Oh.
even though you shouldn't.
Yeah,
you success
yeah,
anyway.
I shouldn't have advantage on. I succeed.
And these guys kind of line up.
Great.
Belthor.
Disengage.
Yep.
Jump across.
Yep. I should have pulled up the jump rules in anticipation. I knew what you were doing. I know it'll be acrobatics, and you do not have a running start.
It's acrobatics.
Could he be
not
technically
athletics.
still running from his last turn?
Technically, but that's not how the rules work.
It doesn't make sense he'd be running and then it just stops right here.
No, hold on. I gotta stop for a second. Ouch.
It's
Okay,
not my
now I
turn
can
right now.
go.
I gotta stop. I
there's-
gotta stop.
There's a lot of rules that don't make sense, but they have to be there. I think 13's enough.
5 feet jump.
Trying to find it. All right. Oh.
What?
Jumping is not an acrobatics check.
What?
What is acrobatics used for?
Anything athletics is used for.
What?
Then I do athletics.
And how do you jump?
I get 14.
I need to know your strength score. What is your strength score?
It's 2, so 14 instead
no,
of
no,
13.
your strength score.
15.
You're able to jump 7 feet. You make it across.
Oh boy.
That is weird.
Oh, okay.
That
oh,
is
okay. Then.
really weird. I'm not sure if I enjoy that.
I don't either.
Hmm.
All right. As bonus action, can I keep dragging him away?
Yeah, you have enough movement.
All right. I'm gonna pull him into this room up here.
Yeah, okay.
And as a bonus action, can I attempt to apply some medicine to him?
Your bonus action was grabbing him.
Oh, you're right.
Can't have a bonus bonus.
Can that be like an item manipulation then?
No,
Oh, all right, fine. Whatever.
not for a giant body.
He's
Draxline,
huge.
death save.
I thought you were gonna ask for that.
That is a success. You have 1 and 1.
Nice.
This ghoul They're not smart, are they? Not really. So he's gonna run. He's gonna fall in this trap. The trap does damage to him. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Wow, that would have killed you.
That is 14 total. You hear the snap of wood and a screech from an unhuman creature, and then a sickening sound of being flesh being impaled. This guy's gonna run forward, uses 10 feet, and then he's gonna go, oh, can't go that way. He's gonna be here.
You're kidding.
His friend comes and sits about there.
oh.
Belthor.
I mean, is he still dragging, or is he not dragging Drax along?
He's dragging.
Oh, I'm definitely dragging. Disengage, drag.
Yep, go ahead and move your
Oh my
speed, because you
gosh.
still had that 20. I'll let you go. I don't know, I did that. That was your movement, huh? Alright.
Well, how did the ghouls know where to find me?
Just saw which way you go. I mean, they live here.
I'm... That's not what I meant. Like, they couldn't see me through that hallway where they were. Unless they could smell me. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Whether you went left or right, there's only one way to get there. If that helps.
Oh, that also makes sense.
Draxland, I need that safe.
No!
That is another fail.
Again, the 2 wouldn't have helped.
The ghouls break off pursuit. You're free to go.
We're done.
You heading back upstairs?
Alright, I'm gonna medicine check him. Hopefully stop his death saves.
You should just just throw me down the stairs.
Does that mean
I'm too weak to fight it.
Oh,
Oh,
you kidding? Freaking! Oh, my goodness
Did you
gracious!
just-
That is-
oh.
That is one more fail. Draxland.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
Yes.
Oh, are we using
We
inspiration?
have inspiration?
That 100% no DM bullshit. You are supposed to have inspiration.
Gosh dang it!
Oh.
Reroll.
Well then, of course I'll use that to reroll that.
Can I inspiration a ghost out of
Oh.
me?
Also, you would. I did want to implement the new rule. You can't reroll other people's rolls because it was just kind of insane last time.
Yeah.
You can only do stuff for yourself or to influence the story in some way.
Can I influence the story by making me not possessed anymore?
No.
Yeah, that didn't help
Dang
either.
it.
You freaking-
No,
oh
but
my
you
God.
did not give him another fail, which is the plus side.
Yeah.
Draxline, I'm gonna need you to give me another death save. That's 2 successes, 1 fail.
Oof.
Does that give me another chance for medicine?
You can.
Ooh.
Draxline is up
Gosh.
with 1 HP.
Freaking.
Yay!
How's it going, buddy? We almost died. But we survived. I'm going upstairs.
Hobble along.
All right. So you guys go back upstairs. All weak and stuff.
Hobble, 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 hobble. You guys done being possessed yet?
Kark snores quietly.
Of course not. Alright. I will rest on this bed. I mean, never mind. It's a yuck. Oh my goodness.
Hey, wait, does falling asleep make the ghost leave?
Nope.
What's in an explorer's pack? Pretty sure it is a bedroll. Oh, there's a bedroll. Alright, I'll set up my bedroll, eat some rations. Sleep. I'm done.
All right. So I guess you guys take a long rest. However, in this house, the long rest would not give you its complete benefits, as said
Okay.
before. Everyone gets their healing dice back. Draxlin would actually probably use his and then
I'll-
get his back.
I'll use mine and get it back.
However, long resting doesn't actually heal you, funnily enough.
What?
The only thing long resting does is it gives back hit dice.
So could I have used mine and then done that?
Yes.
Cool.
So, Belthor, if you want, you can long rest and immediately use your hit dice.
Just did it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So now Belthor's going to also start with 0 hit dice. I'm going to roll his. Should he stick with 7? Yeah, he'll stick with 7. He'll save his hit dice. No, he'll probably just use it because nobody else has it, right? Get out of the bio. What are you doing?
Probably it's on a different screen and we could see it.
I can see it.
Well, the audience can't see.
I want Spencer to be able to reveal his bio to people, just like I'm letting everyone else do.
That's true. I'm sorry, Spencer.
All right. Also, you guys have 1 point of fatigue. Everyone except probably Yim and Kark, because they're possessed. They'd probably feel right at home in this house.
Yay!
Skeepy.
What does fatigue do exactly?
Good question. I'm pulling that up. I'm not always 100% sure myself. You have one level of fatigue that is disadvantage on ability checks. So anytime you're to roll a strength, dex, con, int, whiz, or charisma check, you roll with disadvantage. That does not include attack rolls or skill checks.
Great. Oh boy. Heal myself for 5 with my lay on hands.
Wait, technically, if they had all died, wouldn't we just like start at the beginning because we failed at the house or whatever?
No.
We could, yeah. Belthor, go ahead and also heal for 2 before you do.
We'd just be neglecting on a lot of good level ups that we so desperately need.
Because Daxline had 2 hit points left. He probably just used them on you.
Alright. My full health again. Which is only 12. Because we're still level 1.
So now what? Do we go back down? Or do you have another
Beat the
plan?
other 2 up until they come back to us.
What if they fight us?
Well, so be it.
Someone could easily die.
Well, do we have any other options? Do you have any ideas?
You could stay and play.
You could leave!
You don't want them to leave. You want them to play.
Can I
I'm
attempt to do a
I thought I was
cartwheel?
scared of them.
What'd you say, Brody?
Can I attempt to do a cartwheel?
Sure.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Whichever's better for you. You do a very crappy cartwheel.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we either knock them out or we go back down, no? What do we decide?
I'm
What do
gonna
we decide?
scooch past him here. We're gonna beat him up.
Okay.
Focus on
Who?
this guy. Focus on Yim first.
Why don't you freaking flank with me? Come on.
I mean, you were flanking.
We're flanking. We're flanking.
Why don't I use my hit dice?
Roll initiative. Yeah, go ahead and roll your hit dice if you want. Yeah, that's fine.
Already did.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying, why did I do that?
Kark's gonna be too scared. Also, why did I do that?
Seriously?
Does that mean I'm temporarily anti-party?
Yeah, you're anti-party.
Sweet.
I'll be controlling Draxlan again.
Okay.
Kark's way too scared of this.
That's fine.
He's gonna start bawling in the corner.
That's what you spend your turn doing.
Yeah.
I was counting on that.
I'm gonna use my item manipulation to pull out my handkerchief.
Great. Okay.
I guess Draxlan pulls out his short sword. Does not hit though. Oh, hold on. He rolls advantage.
No.
Does not hit though. Yim, you go. You go next. What do you want to do?
I want to go and hit Draxon 2 times.
Roll him. One hits. Six damage. This was a stupid plan.
I haven't even got my turn yet.
All right. Any movement?
I'll start then.
Movement's gonna provoke opportunity, so no.
Okay. Belthor. Whose name you have not fixed.
Fix.
Yes, I have fixed it.
It says
It just
it.
won't fix in the initiative thing.
Oh, okay.
That's the only place it won't fix.
That is damage, sir.
Do it.
Okay, this is the one time I needed it and I got it.
He's out.
Hey.
Kark.
Is he negative at all?
He goes negative a little bit. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He doesn't get negative enough. Kark, you just sitting in your corner?
He's crying.
Yeah. Okay. Draxline is going to lean over and raise Yim with 1 HP. You're no longer possessed.
Hooray! You're hurt, but you're not possessed.
You have 1 HP, Yim.
Down.
I guess he's not going to do anything else. Yim, your turn.
I'm no longer possessed.
Yeah, but you have all of your memories.
It's happened.
You got possessed.
Great.
We beat you up until you're not possessed no more, and you're not possessed. All right, let's beat up Kark now.
Thank you.
Kark wails.
Can I jump and punch Carp in the face?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Roll damage.
Well, that sure hits me.
I think that hits.
Damage. 5 damage. Do you want to use your bonus action?
He sure does.
That don't hit.
Does not.
Or like one of those slap fights. Come on,
To be
stop it!
to be completely honest, he's like prone on the bed. Go ahead and
I mean,
roll
that's-
advantage.
That's fair.
Roll one more time.
He's not like
No.
fighting.
Still doesn't hit. Belthor.
Alright, I'm gonna pull a javelin instead of my glaive, so I
What?
don't like
How are
accidentally.
you gonna non-lethally kill him with a javelin?
How are you gonna non-lethally kill him with a freaking glaive?
You can slap someone with the glaive.
You can slap somebody with a javelin.
How are you throwing it?
Hope you're
I'm
throwing
not
it.
throwing it. I'm just gonna stab him with it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Why would I throw it at him? I
ahead
can
and
just do
stab him.
that. Ah,
Hits.
I don't need to deal too much damage. That's perfect, I think.
Nope.
I am not out yet.
Oh my gosh.
Meaning
I'm a
there's a,
strong boy.
there's a chance the next hit just completely kills him, right? What's your con?
Exactly. That's
My con's
exactly
16.
it.
I'm fine.
Oh, actually, yeah, he's fine. Kark, do you do anything?
I'm gonna try to slap him.
Okay. Roll.
My sword and shield are elsewhere, so.
Just slap him.
Roll a dex check, or no, a strength check, because you're not a monk.
Ugh. Without advantage, so that was 4.
Does not hit.
Woo.
That was my turn.
So yeah, you guys, you get him down. He's out. You're good.
Yay!
Just smack him. Go to sleep.
Why did you hurt us?
Because you wouldn't leave us alone.
You getting yourselves killed down there.
Am I conscious?
You took
Draxon will get you up.
my body.
Oh, so I am conscious.
Yeah, 1 HP. We only
Cool.
did that to protect you.
That
We
I don't want
understand.
protection. That was terrible. I'm leaving.
Thorn will then start crying and phase into the floor. You made him cry, you big meanies.
when you're friends.
Boo hoo, boo hoo. He's not very happy anymore. I mean,
Kark isn't either.
Belthor's usually a pretty nice guy, but right now he's pissed.
Kark's pretty upset too. That was bullcrap. I hate those ghosts. Also, I am in a lot of pain right now.
You and me.
Not as much pain as I was in earlier.
I think technically exactly as much, actually.
Okay, you know what? It's true. I mean, you got stabbed and then slapped.
yeah,
I got clawed a few
we
times.
both got put to 1 HP.
It's true. I think everyone's experienced 1 HP now.
It's a fun experience.
Yeah.
Would try
Yes.
again.
Horrible experience. Alright.
So did Draxelon get any extra heals when he rested?
He has 3 HP worth of healing.
Oh.
Mm.
Whoopee.
Quite frankly, I don't trust myself to survive.
I can heal someone for 1. Unless we level up finally.
Yeah. That's the end of this session. Thank you so much for watching.
Yay!
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh.
We'll continue in another session later.
That was too close.
Hopefully this time Draxline will actually have a player.
Hopefully.
Hey guys, what do you
Nobody
think?
died.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Should I roll
I'm
health
sorry.
or just take middle?
Leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more, head to our channel, check out some of our other stuff. And until next time, we'll see you around the campfire. See you, campers.
Goodbye.
Yeah.